Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and it's Long War Monday tonight, and we got to see if we can survive yet one more day in the process of working on this long war that's ahead of us. So keep your fingers crossed that we can once again make progress without perishing today on Monday, the first day of July. How about that? So we will cross our fingers. And there, got a few other things set up in front of me. And we're ready to go. I hope everybody's doing well today, Nightmare. I see you have the early comment in here. And hopefully you're doing... Hey, Werner, good to see you in here. Yeah, send the crew to the restroom. Hey, Commander remembered to do that before he started here, so... Commander's all good. Commander's all good. That's what, you know, some of these ribbons and stars are for me, you know, remembering to do that before starting a broadcast. You always wondered what all those extra ribbons and stars were for on a commander's uniform. Well, now you know. So I'm looking forward to, well, hopefully finding a quick mission and being real successful and getting it done. We shall see. I kind of made out a list of my April goal wish list of what I'd be able to buy today, what I'd be able to do. So I kind of have that as a reference when we get to that point, gain some funds, try to prioritize it properly as we go. So we'll see. A lot of panic on this map, I am telling you. Europe is not in good shape. We'll take a look at that when we get going. I guess that's why I chose to use Europe as my map of where will they attack next, just because as a whole, Europe has the most panic. Holy moly. It just makes sense that they would center there, at least I think. So we'll watch them go totally somewhere else. But, you know, I can only put so much on a thumbnail. So I chose Europe today. I chose Europe. Where in Europe? I don't know. Maybe they'll be right back to Russia, for all I know. Actually, I wouldn't mind going back to Russia because that abduction that we did do that lowered us down from 100... I think it only lowered us 2%. I think we're only sitting at 98. I mean, to have a chance for saving Russia, we got to get it ideally below 95. So, I don't know. I don't know. We need some more abductions in Russia, to be quite honest. And unfortunately, no satellite there, so... no UFOs can be shot down over there, so I have to rely on... yeah, I have to rely on abductions landing there yet again. And one thing I did learn that I didn't always realize, the strength of the mission depends on the panic of the country it's in. So the higher the panic, that's when you get those swarming missions. Hey, Gleaser, how you doing? Eyes shut tight. Good to see you popping in too. Gleaser is back to the team lurk version, so I'm still happy to have you lurking here, Gleaser. Still, always good to have you around, even if it's in the background. And Eyes shut tight. I'm doing well. I don't know about everybody else. I haven't heard totally about everybody else. But that doesn't stop me from talking, so. But I hope you all are doing well also. We just kind of, the lightning and thunder kind of moved on, although we could get a little more during the broadcast. I'm peeking out the window at the little crack of the window there. And I still see the clouds, but no rain and lightning or thunder at the moment. So we'll see. It's definitely cooler. It is definitely cooled off from the last few days. Significantly, it has cooled off. So I hope everybody's... And top of the hour. When you typed in TOTH, it didn't even dawn on me that we're at the top of the hour. That's how... I rushed to get ready for this thing on time. So it's like, maybe I better just do this and get ready now, since that just went right over my head. We don't need any of that happening on the battlefield. So yeah, here where we are. Look at Europe. We got the UK.
Let's just hope we can keep the people
Pretty
in
high
the cities
threat.
calm.
We got Russia here at like 98 out of 100. We got France, which is in the best shape, but it's not good. And Germany, very high panic. Any of these could tumble coming up. Any of these could tumble. Oh, baby, baby. We have a lot going on that we need to deal with. So I think really, I don't know that there's anything else I really need to go over. I can kind of say some of my goals coming up. You know, in the barracks, we have the officer training school. I would like to pick tactical officers up, but I'm not going to rush to it because I think once you gain corporal, you have to have at least 5 missions before you qualify to be promoted as an officer. And I think a couple people I'm looking at as our first officers are Peter Van Dorn. He's only been on 3 missions, so he still needs a couple more missions before he even qualifies for a promotion. And therefore, I'm not rushing to spend those 100 buckaroos to upgrade. And then I was also looking at Nefertiti, and I think she's in the same boat. 3 missions. She still needs a couple more. Or Nefertiti, he still needs a couple more missions to go by before I can even qualify for. So I'll hang on to those. Because if we successfully do today's mission, we gain, what, 100, 115, 120, somewhere in that range of credits, and we'd be able to afford it. But I may not even spend it on that right away, even though I will want to as soon as possible, as soon as we have people that qualify. Because officer perks, having that extra free move that an officer brings and the other little perks are a big deal. Other than that, we're in good shape. I think we need to just start scanning and seeing if we can find a mission today. I can't think of a better way to spend our efforts right now. And we shall go. So, the big thing I put out is, do people think we're going to get a mission before or after the alloy plating finishes in 2 days? Well, I think the vote for after. People are not as positive as they could be. So that everybody's, or the majority have predicted, the last time I checked, that alloy plating will not be produced before our next mission. So we should get our next mission by April 11th or early April 11th at the latest. And we'll see if that happens in reality. Who knows? Let's go find out. All right, well, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. We just picked up 2 more scientists, and all I had to do is, well, you know, alloys are precious, but early on I can afford a few, especially for some scientists. And we're going to dispatch and pick up 2 scientists. Oh, baby, that was huge. We needed that. And it's got me even curious just to get us a baseline of where we are. Okay, we're getting close to getting up to 20.
The new recruits to work in the lab.
And that's good. Because, you know, when you look at the researches in the Wikipedia, that's all based on a baseline of 30 scientists. So that's why a lot of these researches in the first few months before you get up to that level take longer than what it says in the Wikipedia. And in engineering, we're sitting at 15 engineers. I can't even build another uplink, even if I wanted to. Whoops. Because that requires, satellite uplink requires 20 engineers. So I still need 5 more engineers. I can't even put up another satellite until that happens. So there you go. That's where we're at. So let's go scan some more. Got a bunch of soldiers coming back. And guess what? No air game. We got an abduction. So let's go see where it's taking place.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
Now, isn't that interesting? Hey, Trumpkin, how you doing? Well, 20s, I could build a lab before that, I think. Actually, I think I could build a lab. I think there's no requirement for a, well, maybe it is 20. No, I think it's like it's some weird number, like 19 or something. But sometimes people argue when you read all the advice and this and that, when you're trying to come up with a game plan, they kind of say the 200 space bucks that you got to spend to build a lab sometimes doesn't give you the bang for the buck until you pick up through these trades that we just did. You know what I mean? It's not worth the money early on, where other things you could spend on sometimes are more important than an early lab. So we could probably argue that till the end of the day, and not everybody would agree, that's for sure. But that's kind of the thinking. So I wouldn't mind, once we get into the 20s of scientists, if I have some spare money or other things are dealt with, I'll push out a lab, that's for sure. But let's go see what kind of a map. We got urban large structure, and I'm just gonna take a quick look at our map page and just double check and see what our options are on an urban large structure over here. And urban block, urban close quarters. So urban large structure, this is what we're looking at. There's a hefty amount, anywhere from the big bar there, also where the terror mission takes place. We got an industrial office, liquor store, office paper, which is kind of like the same building that has, like, I never call this one office paper either. I always think of it as a tire store or something like that, but I guess they're all office paper, just different, slightly varied versions. One that I hope we don't get on a, oh baby, I hope we don't get the police station. And then we also got the rooftop, which is like a mega small map, which would be horrible for swarming. And then a train station, which is the oddball in this, where all the rest are good for close quarters urban combat. But then if you get the train station, you kind of want a sniper. You know, the majority of the maps go for one kind of team build, and then you get the train station. Oh well. Oh well. So that's the kind of maps we're looking at. Let's get back over here to the gaming now. And we got to pick a team. And I'm going to pick it for more, thinking more along the lines, I don't know that I need a sniper per se, but we definitely want my fair share of shotguns, I would say. Yeah, I would prefer not to get the train station rooftop map, and the other one I would prefer not to get is the did they call it the police station? Because there's some particularly nasty starting locations, and for a swarming, it's not that big of a map. And if you start in that one corner out front of that building by the big tall pillars and everything, oh, you can get screwed. You can get double activated and there's just absolutely no cover, just crap cover. And I can't afford to get a mission like that. And if we lose a mission like that or have to retreat, there goes Russia again. So we got to find a way to get this thing done. And so, I'm going to take Van Dorn because he needs a couple more missions. That's one priority. And we now have 7 we can take out. So over here, I'm going to put out my other one, Nefertiti Jones, that I'm thinking about for, because they both need a couple more missions before I can make them into officers. So totally right there. That I'm going to push so we can pick up officers as soon as possible. And then everybody else. I kind of like the idea of, say, on most of these maps, I should say, an engineer. And right now, Kibo Motarasu is the only one. Well, I take that back. I have some other engineers right here that I could promote that are just as, they would have the exact same abilities, but I need to get an engineer up to it. And Kibo Motarasu only needs to go on this mission and do nothing. And they would get a promotion. So I think that's for that reason, just so we have a sapper in our midst as an option, we're going to take this one. I'll probably go double gunner, but it's probably going to be potentially more close up combat in general, unless of course it's a train station. And therefore, I probably won't bring Floki because of the health. I'm going to bring, say, Freaky Friendly and let's say Alan Davies. They both have good health and they both can work with the saw instead of the LMGs. I also would like, I think, one more. And Elena's not that close, but Kurt Wagner, if he has a decent mission, he could promote on this one, and I'd like to see another assault get promoted. And then it's either Banana or Marcus Joy, and Banana is the closest to getting promoted right now, and his aim is pretty dang good. So let's fill this out as the team, and as long as it's not like the train yard, I think we're in good shape. I think this team could function on this kind of map. I only have to change. I think I would then, therefore, weapon-wise, get my shotgun on my engineer. And that's 4 shotguns on a map that often is beneficial for close-up work. That's what I'm counting on. And we got a couple... Yeah, we got, and then, you know, we got an infantryman for a little farther distance, and we got our suppressors to hold things in line, you know, as long as we don't activate the whole map. So I think 3 med kits here, probably this way. Banana. You have 7 health. So I'm gonna play with consumables here. We'll go 1 smoke. And eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Do I want a second flashbang? Or, well, I'm going to have the HE grenades on my engineer, so let's go with the flashbang. And then once I get the overall picture, we'll kind of refine down. I'm just kind of spitballing at the beginning. I don't know that I'll need this because I don't have a lot of long-range shooters to take advantage of it. So let's make some adjustments here. And just because I could end up using you to run lightning reflexes, I'm going to change the battle scanner for ceramic plating. Subject to change, of course. Motarasu, you're a little squishy. You're a lot squishy. It worries me running you around with a shotgun, but that could also save your life by blowing someone away as opposed to them shooting you. So let's see, that gets you at 6. Floaters can still blow that away. Is 2 grenades gonna satisfy me for this mission? On a mission where there should be destructible cover. Hey Felipe, good to see you popping in. We're putting together a team. We have another swarming abduction. urban large structure mission ahead of us in the UK. And actually almost any mission that takes place in the UK right now, I mean not UK but in Europe, other than France, might only be heavy. They're all going to be swarming. Europe's a not good panic situation, so therefore the missions are always going to be harder there. And let's just keep going. Let's take a look. And who else we got here? Oh, we got Davies. Now maybe which of these individuals? What are you? You got the LMG. I want us to have saws and be mobile on this particular map. I like the idea of high cap. We're at 8. I guess we'll just have to make it work with our 3 med kits, which in normal circumstances should be enough. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking in the back of my mind. The only reason I took Kibo Motarasu is the simple fact that he's an easy promotion to get my first sapper. If I take another engineer, and I do have another engineer, so let's just look and make sure. Because I do have, let's see, which one was I going to make? I think Enrique and Lucia, yeah, are both engineers. I have either 4 hit points. Well, that one's only 3 also. So I do have Lucia. What is that, Belgium? And Lucia has decent numbers here, but there's no guaranteed promotion. That's the thing. I was trying to get somebody, but maybe it's better to hold off and not do Kibo. Yeah, not do Kibo on a mission like this. So let me at least outfit Lucia. That's a good point to at least look at. And let's do the promotion. And we were doing, yeah, I said these are good stats for this. No, it'll be at the same level as Kibo, I think, right? Well, we'll find out. And there we go. So yeah, it's got the same promotion. Nobody's going to have Sapper yet until they get promoted. And that's just the way it's going to be. So let's look at the loadout. We're probably going to do a very similar loadout, therefore. I want HE grenades because this is where we can take care of that. However, the big difference here is, on her promotion, she picked up another HP. So how about that? And extra will and aim. That was actually, I think, a pretty decent engineer promotion. I'll probably post in the Discord, as I do often, the exact improvement that we just got on that promotion. But that was a pretty decent promotion. And if we find somebody new pop in on our broadcast today, we'll see if they want a soldier. Otherwise, we'll keep that name for now. Unless we come up with a good old McDonald playoff on that. Let's see. Because she has the better health, I can afford to do that. I think, not giving the plating, then I can still do this. So actually that does make us a little bit stronger as far as our choices. So yeah, they'll both be specialists, but the overall numbers and what I can do as far as loadout wise actually improves us. Because with Kibo, I had to do a vest just to get up to 6, whereas without a vest, we're at 7 now. And let's edit again. And do I have? Oh yeah, I do have the armor. I have armor. So yeah. So I'm happy with this build. Yeah, and I'll keep the vest on both gunners because they'll be in range to get shot at while they're suppressing. And I'm kind of liking it. So we got 2 flashbangs, 4 HE grenades, and 2 smokes. I think consumable wise we're spread out. I got two motion tracker zappers. And that's about as balanced as I'm going to get, I think, as far as a team goes. No sniper, sorry, Felipe, I know you popped in, but I didn't, unless it's the train map. Unless it's the train map, that's the only one. When we looked at the map choices that we could end up picking up, the train map is the only one that would put us at a disadvantage with our shotguns. Then I would have traded out a close range person if I knew for sure. With a sniper, I'd have some LMGs instead of saws and that kind of thing. But the vast majority of the maps play well with this kind of a build. We just got to cross our fingers, because if we get screwed on the swarming, we're really screwed. Oh, thank you, Whoopantros. Whoopantros in the house with his positive vibes. I guess we could think about that. Well, he doesn't really... that's one thing I probably misrepresented with the marksman's rifle. I don't think scouts get the extra sniping distance, like squad sight, until we get the marksman's scope. I don't know if I think I've confused that topic. A sniper with the marksman's rifle gets squad sight. A scout with the marksman's rifle does not get his... I don't think it consistently gives you that extra 5. It gives the sniper the extra 5. It's regular sight plus 5. I don't think the scout gets it until he picks up the marksman's scope that we haven't qualified to build yet. I will have to play it. There just seems to be, let me just put it on him and think about it. In fact, if you read here, let's see if it clarifies it here. Severe aim penalty at short range. Yes. Yeah, soldiers with squad sight can target enemies and conduct reaction fire up to 5 tiles beyond visual range. So that's why Felipe gets good range when I equip with the squad sight, because he can move and shoot and still have, limited squad sight. Scout does not get that benefit until he gets the marksman scope, which gives the scout squad sight. So he doesn't get that extra range right away. So that's the trade-off. He really doesn't get to shoot at that much more of a distance yet until we get that marksman scope. You see what I mean? So maybe I take that anyway just as a little hedge. Well, let me just look at the team, because we still do have 1, 2, 3 shotguns. Man, am I going to wish I have a shotgun if it's one of the close-up maps, but I guess I kind of have to hedge my bets a little in case it's one of the... charts. Would play better with a shotgun, I think. Well, because that means 4 out of 7 have at least regular range shooting. We'll see. I need to make up my mind really fast, because we need to just get going. I like everybody else's equipment as we are. And, okay, we're going to do this as a just in case. I will, because I still do, as I said, I still have 3 shotguns. Let's hope I don't regret having a 4th. And here we go. Let's launch it, guys. Cross your fingers that this makeup on this team will work. Here we go. So we're going to find out real quick what this map is.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
No, it's no,
next
no, no,
deployment site
no,
is
it's
in the
not
UK.
this one.
We've gotten several reports
Okay.
indicating that the aliens have stepped up the number
There
of
is one
attempted
starting
abductions.
location,
We'll have to move
and
quickly
if we
want
get
to
it
slow the spread of panic.
on a swarming map, we could start in sight of the enemy. It would be right over here. If we start out in front of this building on this side, where there's, excuse me, but shit cover, we can get flanked from up in the alley, we can get flanked from over on this side. It's just going to be a big old challenge. Talk about the one map I didn't want on a swarming. Well, yeah, one of two maps I didn't want on swarming. Now it's all about, let's get the right starting position. I'm holding my breath, in case you couldn't tell.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction
Okay.
site. Strike one
This-
is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy
This
that, Big
is
Sky.
different.
Strike
This
one
is in the
clear to
back,
engage
so this is
hostile
not
targets.
the worst.
Watch your backs out there, people.
This is not the worst starting position. It's not the worst. Okay, there's an upstairs. Now this is the, you know, it's been blown away. It kind of looks like this is where a terror mission takes place, is what this map is usually all about, this particular version. We have an upstairs here. It has various half cover overlooking out here. There's an alley over here. And I have a feeling when we do our motion sensor, I wish I had a shotgun right now. I would have liked to have this had we had the other starting location, perhaps. Okay, so let's go see. We have our first pod, probably right in here somewhere. Possibly back here, or it could be right outside that door also. Hard to tell for sure, but it looks like there's only kind of sort of one pod there. So, just in case they're on the inside, I'm gonna bring one of my suppressing gunners here. And more than likely, yeah, there's nothing that we should activate over here by moving in this direction. Well, how far can you move? Okay, well, let's put you in this full cover. I can have a suppressor stand right next to you.
Affirmative.
Okay, so they are right outside the door. Basically, this pod is right outside the door. And I am then, therefore, going to do my other motion tracker, and just to get some ideas on how much we're dealing with, how close over here, so we get a good sense of what we're starting with. So there's the one we know about there. I'm going to run up to this door. And now we're seeing another pod. This is a pod of 3, pod of 4, pod of 3. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom. Kind of a thing. So that's good that I'm not seeing anything like too far over here, or maybe even not right there. So maybe we're going to be fortunate and have them, for the most part, to the front of us. I would not complain about that if that was the case. So maybe what I do, I haven't decided which way I want to go, because if I go this way to open this door, then we have a whole host of things that could be attracted that are outside, since there's not much in this direction. So I may have to see about starting with this pod first. And if I'm going to do that, I want to get suppression here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I think we'll see about getting this banana. I'm going to get banana here.
On my way.
Let's quietly open a door. Okay. And if I'm going to ultimately go this way too, this door's not all necessarily that amazing and good. At least coming in this direction, we do have half cover. We then have the option, unless of course the pod is actually, I don't think it's upstairs. I think it is downstairs. We would have the option to send somebody upstairs. So we have a saw here. I'm gonna bring here first. And then maybe I bring you right here, not to hopefully activate.
On the move.
And we get set up. And none of us will be too far away if these guys decide to be the pod that crashes through the door. I would like a grenadier, my engineer, over this way.
Bien, commandant.
Because cover destruction could be helpful on this map especially. And we'll just go here. I'm going to switch over to a pistol and Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Get up.
Now we'll Overwatch. Just a lot of Overwatches. Okay, they're moving over here, and they have activated. So we got ourselves 3 floaters, is what it looks like. And those weren't the 3 that we initially saw, so I think there's... Oh.
Negative.
Good try, Van Dorn. Okay, that is our turn. 3 floaters. And I am going to, once again, do the motion tracker, because I think... Okay, no. So that is the pod that we saw that rushed towards us. So they were farther back than I expected, or thought. So, we will be doing some things. I have suppression. I'm going to move into sight here.
Headed there now.
And we also got some... Oh my lord, we got some flanks right off the bat. Let's open some freaking doors right now. Here and right now. Okay. Okay. Banana. Fortunately, you have the movement to get here, and you're going to take on these grounded floaters. Thank goodness it's the only benefit of having floaters inside, especially when it's not a tall building, and they came under the low roof. They're on the ground. And this is our time to try and hit them.
Heading for that location.
And we're going to hope we can maybe take one out right now. We need a crit, 58% crit, so I have to think about the potential of, and let's see who I see right now. I'm thinking I may come over here and do the first shot with you, Peter Van Dorn. Because even if you don't kill it, you'll holo target it. So that's what I think I want to do first. And then save my other holo targeting, my 2 suppressors, for the other 2 if I'm not getting the kills the way I want. So let's come in here. We'll unfortunately, that's going to crash you through a window, which may, you know, those guys outside the door could be attracted, eh? It's a possibility.
In motion.
Oh, good. It wasn't the window was already broken for us. So we're gonna go for this one for either a kill or a holo targeting, one of the 2. And we got both, but now the holo targeting is no good. So the good news is I have 2 left. I can I can suppress both and get the holo targeting on them. Then everybody else should have some decent shots. So we'll do it that way. So Ellen Davies, how about you guys? I almost feel like I should try and feed you a kill. Which of my 2 has less kills? Oh, Freaky Friendly hardly has any kills. He has a 72% chance there. And I think I'm going to go to give him a kill. because kills are few and far between because I have so many other people I can run in there with my shotguns. And the other guy will be suppressed. So let's just give you a chance for a kill here, Glenn Friendly. How about that? Yeah, I think obviously a grenade would totally destroy this guy's cover. But I don't think we need it yet. Eyes shut tight. I don't think we need it yet. I'm gonna go for the actual shot here, because I think we could still kill this guy even if I'm unlucky enough to miss. And I was unlucky enough to miss. But I now have some folks who will not be unlucky enough to miss. Like, I think I can bring... yeah, and I have my motion tracker working. I'm not afraid of moving over here and activating. I'm gonna come right here, get my shotgun back in hand. And it won't be flanked. Well, he'll be suppressed. I'm gonna go for the kill right now. So we got it. Now I've got my suppression, and we're gonna use this one.
Roger that. Hostile.
I still want to kill the guy now because I'm worried, you know, what if these guys come through the door? It'd be ideal to kill this guy now. Well, guess what? I can get my new... I don't have to throw a grenade. I think that might be a flank if I bring him right down here. And there's no windows down here, so I shouldn't activate anybody new.
Je suis en route.
Oh, baby. And here I'm telling you how much I hate this map, but it's only because of the chance of that one, the worst starting location in the history of maps. That this map potentially has a, you know, can potentially stick you in. So now we know this room is temporarily clean. We also know somewhere back here in the distance, we haven't got close enough to find it, are 2 more pods. And it's a very good chance if we open the door to this pod. So I may need to get some more sound cues and everything before I push too much farther in. I'm just gonna keep you right there.
I'll overwatch.
And I'll keep you there.
High skill, Commander.
Now we have meld, and right now, that's the other thing. And I probably should start saying about getting more aggressive. So I'm gonna go over to this door on the left. You're a little late. We did not get a Russian mission. We got a mission in the UK. And it's a swarming once again. And we've taken out 1 pot of 3 so far. Oust. So we got off to a good start on a map that often... because we got a good start location for this map. That's the main reason we're doing okay on the start. We could have gotten a totally... one of the worst starting positions on any map, I would argue. Definitely in the top 3. But we didn't get it. So that's why I was nervous about this map. And I'm thinking, yeah, the meld is like worth 14 right now, according to my numbers. So I almost feel like I need to barrel up over here because we heard meld over here, somewhere back over here. And there's 1 pod out there that we know of. We should probably get an idea if there's another pod hanging out behind. And we're going to use you for that, Van Dorn. So let's just kind of move here.
Closing on target.
And like we said, there is another pod of 4 relatively near. Yeah, there's another one over here, but we already know if we go this way, we'll activate a pod here, and we don't know where the 4th pod is, and my guess is there's more space over this way. So the reason I'm doing this is I thought going for this one, there's more odds of 2 pods to run into, and this way would be more odds of only dealing with the 1. Depends on how I'm able to activate. If I don't put somebody, I say, on this side of the door, I could bring some guys around, say, potentially in the alley to get ready to approach that way. Yeah, we just I don't know. I don't know. I definitely want to get a suppressor over here.
Double time.
But I'm going to end up opening this door, and we may end up pulling 2 pods, and therefore just not be able to get the meld like I would hope. But I'm going to get us in position. What I think will be good position. And the pod is pretty much on the other side of the wall, straight out from us. So I should be safe to bring somebody around the side. And the meld canister's here, so we definitely would, to get that meld canister, pull that other pod. So it'd be nice to, yeah, I just don't know if we'll be able to take out this pod quick enough. Let's bring you here. I'm also going to bring you wide, because you have run and gun to get you even further along the way we need to get up there. If my suppressors are right at the door, do I need to try and get somebody else wide? Because there's only so many shooting positions, and this is, I think, full cover. So I'm going to bring 3 of us around the side.
Double time.
I hope. You technically can throw a grenade through the door if we need it. So let's bring Lucia way over here. And some of us need some reloads, so if this is going to be a big engagement, it might not be a bad time
Weapons hot.
to get some reloads in where I can.
What was that?
Kind of sounds like those might be floaters. So what I'm going to do is probably wait one more turn, because I'm not in position to open that door right now, which means, yeah, that meld may go away. Yeah, Thin Men too. Yeah. And did I even hear, I don't know. Did I not hear, sectoid screechy thing too? I don't know. I'm gonna try coming here because the floaters seem safely over there. Let's go blue move at a time in case I'm wrong.
Moving out.
No, I think I'm right. Now, this might not be okay, because we'll start gaining more vision depending on how they're spread. So I think this is as far as I'll get everybody up to this point that I can. I'll have a potential cover position there to shoot from there that we can move to. So this is where we'll go to fight our battle. And you have running guns, so let's...
Moving out.
Oh, that's Banana. I actually probably would have preferred you there. But we also have a running gunner, and we're just gonna put that person here. And that kind of covers this side. The problem is opening this door, if I have somebody in this position, well, you know, if we gotta bring somebody over here to shoot at the pod, we're already gonna activate the other one, which isn't that far away. So we just gotta hope that we have the full cover positions and they don't. And get ready to fight it that way, is what I'm thinking.
Rolling.
I'm going to do my reloads where I can. And to do this kind of prep,
Approaching target now.
I may be losing the meld because I'm taking this extra turn.
We have eyes
Oh
on the
well.
target. I'm ready.
It is what it is. And we'll reload here. I'm actually going to bring you really close, so if I need to pop you over because we need a grenade, you'll be as close as possible, Lucia. And next turn's a go. Yep. I don't know who I want to pop the activity with. So let's see how far everybody could get. You have run and gun, I can get you wherever I want. You depending on how they scatter, we can go here, we can go here. To have potential shots, you can run and gun all the way back. I could put a shotgun here. So therefore, how far can you get with a shot? That's only half cover. Or maybe I bring you here, a good position to shoot a marksman's rifle from, perhaps. And we'll try it like this. We're going to activate 2 pods on this one. Let's just make sure a third one hasn't joined the party. No, it's definitely going to be a 2-pod activation. There's going to be 8 frickin' enemies on the map. And the thing is, I would still pull this pod that's like right here the minute I took a step beyond this solid wall, and then whatever other pod over here I would also pull. So either way, I'm getting 2 pods. But the cover in general over here is better. I'm afraid. I'm worried. But I can't think of anything else to do. Here we go.
Sir, I have visual on the object. Permission to approach.
Thin men
New
and
contact.
floaters.
I'm
Cover
flanked.
flank.
I'm flanked.
Now the thin men eventually could try coming in, and I wouldn't put past them trying to pull their own flankaroo on us in this direction. And over here, and look at that mill's like way a mile out there. So let's hope because it's so far back, maybe it's gonna last. It'll have a little more time for us. And if I come here, I don't have a good angle. Well, I'd have to come into half cover. And then also count on killing this floater, which is the leader floater because it has the most hit points. And all these are base level thin men. Doesn't look like upgrades. This potentially is a leader kind of a guy. Let's see. If I don't even have to do my running gun. I could come here and have a pretty close shotgun shot here with Kurt Wagner. Is what I'm thinking. And that's going to be the opening. Plus, then he's safe from return fire from anybody. This is like the safest spot you can get to take this thing out. So, Kurt, the other thing I could do, I could do it with Banana. Let's just see what a shot is from here. 56. I'm going to bring Kurt Wagner this close and check it out. Okay, 90%. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I would then have the potential to do it again here. I would need to take them out, and part of that, well, I could always bring a suppressor here to give a position for a grenade here on these guys. Also would limit cover for thin men pushing forward towards us. By having somebody here, I have to deny them taking this cover position for the flank though. So, Alan Davies, I'm asking a lot of you to put your confidence in me being able to do this. So the first thing we're going to do is this. We're going to see if this is what's going to determine exactly how aggressive we get, I think. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. I'm then going to grenade any cover away. They all seem to be grounded, if you want my opinion. You know, we're a little close for Van Dorn to get a great percentage shot. And then I may have to be taking some half cover here, and I may have to be throwing some smoke out there because we have a lot of itching to shoot us individuals. Now, who do you see from there? Okay, you see... Okay, you can see way over there. So you have no problem seeing a certain angle over there. So that position is good. So actually, I'm bringing Glenn Friendly here, because this is even a better angle where I can see even more. And we're going to hang on to that. So I'm going to come here to suppress with Glenn Friendly. There's no Overwatch.
Moving.
And that way I can bring you here. I hope you got the angle to at least blow that planter away.
Bien, commandant.
And you do. In fact, we'll even place it right there. And we will attempt to get... it's fringe. I don't think we'll set that car on fire.
Balance la grenade!
And it's non-sapper, but we did destroy some cover. And these guys should be as exposed as possible for us to do some damage. So the question is this. That's not cover. I have two cover positions here. I do not... And I also don't have a great shot, but you do provide hollow also. So I have two of these that I can hollow and lock down. Would it be even nicer, though, if I could kill these guys and then freeze up some of those? So I'm going to be asking a lot of my soldiers right now. I'm going to bring Nefertiti Jones, and that means I have to keep one of my smokes available. I like Nefertiti at this range with a shotgun to be able to take one of those out.
I'm on the move.
Okay, not quite what I hoped for. But why don't we take a look at this? Those are 49%, also not a great shot. I'm just going to take a pistol hollow target this thing for Nefertiti, then it gets up to a decent percent. Oh. Now Nefertiti only needs to use her pistol to take it out. And that's probably going to be even a better shot. No, it's worse. Go back to the shotgun. Gotta remember, Nefertiti's a medic, not one of my high-aim soldiers. But that was enough to take one out. I now can suppress the other two, but... I'm gonna bring Banana here.
Copy that.
Because I feel like I need to throw some smoke. I think that's the best play. As tempting as it is to try and shoot, I think I'm going to have to suppress the two floaters. And unfortunately, that means the thin men are roaming free, and that's never a good thing, but that's why I feel I need the smoke. That's why we're doing the smoke. So let's do it. Alright, I'm going to suppress. We got the one on the left here.
Aye, aye. Breaking fire.
And we're going to suppress the one on the right.
Aye, aye.
Let's see if we can get rid of the floaters. I do not like having to take shots from thin men. Cross your fingers, everybody, please. Yeah, see, there it goes already. And he spit. I have a medic right nearby to help us out with that, though. Holy smoke, that's a lot of acid. And they're trying to crack our suppression, but they did not. Okay. So we got one big pile of acid over here, and three of us are acidic. The one that it doesn't hurt because she has all the med kits. Now, does anybody else have... Did I have somebody else take a med kit, or is it... I think I said, no, 3 should be enough on Nefertiti. And that is indeed what I said. So, that is just the way it is. You... We can soften them up with another grenade. Maybe get a car burning. You never know.
Leur balance.
Not much. The car's burning now, so that thin man's gonna have to move. There's something to also consider for us. Kurt Wagner. Not quite close enough for a shotty, although this is definitely close enough for a shotgun. But we're open up in half cover for quite a few problems. What do we got? 49, 49. If I take Van Dorn, if I have Van Dorn get holo targeting for me, I also have another smoke here if I want to do this. I'm kind of thinking run and gun out here. Someone will throw smoke to help us out over here also. And that should gets me a range of meld that's full cover. And it also gets me close enough for a shotgun here. Should be. And then we can smoke. Except, we have some Overwatch back here. Except, now I can get rid of... See, this Overwatch way back here is probably not an issue. Well... He may be too far away. But not if I run out here. I think... No, I think I might be able to do that. So maybe I just suppress the close Overwatch right here.
Got him covered.
Take that one away. There's still an Overwatch in the back. And if somehow I've misjudged, I somehow think it's this inner circle. I don't think it's going to be a problem for Kurt Wagner. Sorry, Kurt, if I'm wrong. And I'm going to see what our shot is here. Okay. We made it. Holo targeting would get that up to 88. If I can get this guy holo targeted. And I think I'm going to have Van Dorn do it. He's going to take... but he's a strong dude, steadfast kind of guy, so he shouldn't panic. Peter Van Dorn. In fact, we can switch to this weapon, see what your shot is like. Oh yeah, but you have the you-know-what. So we're just going to use the pistol, because all we got to do is holo to help our assault over here is what I'm thinking. Yeah, lots of acid and smoke clouds, yeah. Hey, dude. We're all... Oh, baby. So I'm going to take a tick of health. Fortunately, he has 8. And he should have... I think Van Dorn comes with steadfast, so we should not be risking panic here. Let's do a pistol shot to get him hollowed. Wow, Van Dorn's just hitting with that freaking pistol. Let's go with the shotgun now. Okay. Yeah, my shotgun there isn't great. What I may do is pull back to get, yeah. What I can do is pull back my, because everybody's too far away for the shotgun right now. I can pull back here to get ready to heal my gunner here. The problem is, Glenn Friendly. I need to see. His will's at 43. There's a chance he panics. Yeah, I think he gotta pass a panic roll. If you take damage, you know. And I kind of need this guy suppressed. Well, then again, I have 2 shots at 49. Flip a coin, let's hit on one of them. Come on, banana.
Damn it, missed the target.
Yeah, and if I miss another one, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, good. Banana did not want to feel the wrath of Commander Zigzag, and he decided to hit. Now we're down to the four thin men. We got rid of the floaters. So I got one more turn of smoke here. Yeah, wrath averted. The good thing about a medic, when you carry the med kit, you don't have to worry so much about the acid. That's the good news. What I'm thinking is I may move my medic here anyway. Let's get Nefertiti back here. Because then if the acid cloud goes away next turn, I can heal and get rid of the acid, because the acid cloud may go away, but the effects of the acid linger a lot longer than that. So having a med kit nearby to heal that, get rid of the acid, is a kind of a good thing. So I'm going to bring Nefertiti here.
Yes, Commander. What the hell was that?
Yeah, well, you notice Nefertiti took no damage. So I'm going to throw the smoke out here because he's... I lost the range of the smoke. Kurt Wagner, wherever you are, I'm sorry. He doesn't get the damage taken off, but he still gets the effects of the acid. I should have kept him right where he is, and then I could have reached with the smoke. What a royal pain of a mistake that we just took now, because now he's going to be targeted. Let's hope he can stand up and they don't hit too hard and heavy. Yeah, absolutely cannot reach with the smoke. And it's a little too early to heal and get rid of acid with the cloud still there. So we'll just try a nice little 10% pistol shot. Because what else is a medic gonna do? Have we missed with a pistol shot yet? Have we missed with a pistol shot yet? What the hey is going on? I could... This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my tick of acid damage here, so I can suppress this guy behind the car, because it's burning, and he might feel a need to move. And I'm gonna try to lock him down.
Cutting the grass, baby.
Panic resist. We resisted. He's gonna overwatch. The car may explode if we're lucky.
That was close.
Not yet. We still gotta lock that guy down if we don't kill him, because that car is gonna explode. Overwatch. Overwatch. And the other one disappeared. So how much you want to bet? Someone's moving inside now. Okay, this is what we got to do here. Okay, the acid clouds are gone. My medic needs to do some healing. Fudge cake. Well, I'll tell you what. I can't tell if that's going to die this turn. If I move out here, it's full cover, better than I have now. I can't run and gun. Except that. We have a problem out there. Houston, we have a problem. Because that Overwatch would be able to see us making that move. Oh, yes. And then this one definitely would. Now I can suppress this one. Oh, I can suppress them potentially both. So I can suppress them both. So why don't we do that? This is my last suppression here before we got to reload. And I have one suppression left with each, so I need to come up with a plan to start taking these guys out. I'm hoping the burning car takes care of this one. What we don't do for some meld around here. I'm gonna do this. Okay, the other pod does not seem to be threateningly close. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go against this Overwatcher here. And use my last suppression.
Aye, aye. Commander. Draining ammo fast.
And then I'm gonna heal this guy to get rid of his acid. Yes, that's who I want to do.
Come on, time to cowboy up.
Okay. And there we're gonna suppress the other Overwatcher. So we want that guy suppressed. Right there.
Copy that.
Hopefully this is the turn the car explodes and we get helped out against the enemy. Now we're sitting with you. And it's probably not a good time to go aggressive right here because, you know, they still have shooters. And that's half cover. So I think I should be okay running out here. I can't pick up the meld this turn. We have to hope it lasts to next turn. And we're going to play it this way. And hopefully I got rid of... There's one more guy I can't see back here. And let's just hope he's not on Overwatch. Because if I move you, you take another tick of damage, Van Dorn, and that's not good. I'll tell you what. What I can do is this. Your movement will be greatly improved. I can bring our medic over here. Kind of what I'm thinking. And I can get rid of your acid. Because if I bring my medic right here, I can still be shot at. Yep. And that's no cover. So I need to get into cover. Or I could just bring my medic into half cover. Oh, I just don't know. I'll bring my medic back into half cover. Oh wait, I already did the heal this turn, so forget it. I can't do that. That's terrible, forgetting that I already did that. I don't think without Sapper that I'm going to destroy these particular cover positions. And that means I also have no smoke, so I gotta hold off one more time. Doggone it. I think I'm kind of stuck hunkering. I'm not in a position yet to bring this person out yet. I would throw a grenade even though it's not going to destroy cover more than likely. But I'd do it from here if I had smoke I could put on. And my available smoke is tied up on my medic because we healed somebody instead. So, doggone it. I have to hope that other guy in the back is not overwatching. And that we can make this. Okay, we made it. Now we'll have a chance for meld, unless it disappears as I stand there. And I'm going to do a 34% shot with Banana against the guy in full cover, because I feel like it would be a waste. This guy should die anyway. Even though it loses us a corpse, but there are more important things than a single Thin Man corpse, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't think the closest person, I don't think they'll be focused on Court, because the way they see it is full cover. And so they're going to try shooting at somebody that have better odds at hitting, I think. And I'm only going to get one shot, and then that'll allow me to reload. Good try, good try. I was asking a lot. We're going to reload and be ready for action coming up. And yeah, there's no way I can reach in that direction on this side of the door. So the only way I could do anything is moving out, and I'm not ready to move out right now. So instead, we'll just overwatch you. And there he goes. He died. Okay, they're getting aggressive now. I like that. Except what's he doing? More acid.
I'm gonna be sick.
Holy smokes, I'm getting tired of this frickin' acid. And look at what happened. Did y'all see what happened? Did you see that? I mean, did ya? And I don't have running gun back yet. And I would need it to flank this flower pot guy. Well. I can get to this cover, but it would be easily flanked by these guys. Overwatch? Yes. And I don't have suppression now. Plus, half the team has acid. So it's like everybody. Well, the acid didn't stick over here. So wherever they did the acid, oh, they got banana this time. Okay, they did do acid, but they didn't get it in the door. My first thought was the first spit of acid was in here, but instead they got Van Dorn and banana again. And we got here. Wow, that really hurts. And you know what? He moved up. I really got to take care of him because he moved up. Oh man, he moved up. So this is what I got to do. Fortunately, you don't have acid, Davies. I'm going to switch you over here. And you are going to... That moves you here. I don't think that Overwatcher can see us. So I think we're safe moving out over to here to reload. Yeah, I need a shot for the Thin Man there, but I'm also hoping I can grenade away his cover and then bring Wagner down. Of course, the problem is he's going to have to run that Overwatch. So that's also a big frickin' chance. And, because I can't throw a grenade out there, maybe... Maybe okay, I can, let's hope, since it's received some damage already, let's hope, okay, I might be able to get this away. Let's hope I can get rid of that planter. That would sure be helpful.
Leur balance.
Okay, good. It did take enough damage where a single grenade was good enough for us to get that done. Now, you're right, Nightmare. I do have this shot. It's a decent shot, too. I could take Van Dorn to Hollow to get it up to 86 just to make sure we hit. That gets you down to 6. Full cover. I think I need to do the Hollow. And that'll get you down to 6 health. I think that's a valid strategy, I hope. Okay, well, just kill it instead. Your steadfast self over there. I need to reload. But he's also sitting in the middle of acid. The flank emergency has been dealt with. That was the key that we had to take care of. So what I will do here is I don't need to shoot. It's more important for me to get my suppression back, so I'm going to reload.
Let's do this.
And then I'll be able to get some heals out there. And I can get some more smoke out here, but that's probably going to encourage them to acid spit more once this goes away. There's not really anywhere I can move you, although I will then get running gun available next turn. So I think I just reload here. I think I hang tight for a lot of us here. Who? Nefertiti? I don't know what to do with you. Banana, we're just gonna hunker. Because that way you take no damage from the acid. Even though I need to reload, I don't want to take a tick of damage. I'm gonna hunker here again. We'll overwatch with our pistol, just try to keep them in place.
Got my eyes on.
And what do they do?
Il va en retraite.
They're retreating. Okay, they're running back to the other pod. So maybe we have time to recover from this acid now. And the big thing is we have to look for this, you know, downward red arrow. It means they still have acid on them. Even though the cloud went away, the acid dispersed. We still got some issues there. So they're running back to the other pod. So I think it's important for everybody who's not acided to either. Well, so we're just gonna we're also, since we know we can't get all the meld anyway, we're just gonna hunker ourselves. I can heal this acid. I only have 2 medkits left, so I could then heal Van Dorn, and we're functional again, but then I will have no more medkits after this. So, let's heal first here so we can reload and be ready.
Come on, time to cowboy up.
Okay. Now I can reload.
Rock and roll.
And I've reloaded there. The only challenge for us is moving forward over here too. Now, do I have... And I have no more motion trackers available. But when I get the chance to heal Van Dorn, he'll be back to full health and have no acid, and we'll be able to start moving. And by then, this should be dissipated. I like the idea of having folks either peeking around this corner and then maybe being able to take... These are full cover positions. I could then start moving people inside as we try to gain position and find that other pod +2. So there's 11. It can... swarming can get up to 16, but so more than likely it's another pot of 4 that would put it at 15. It's usually 14 to 16. So there's another pot of 3 or 4 left on the map. So what do we got? I'm gonna keep my suppressor there in case they... Yeah, we'll listen for sound cues while we're waiting and repositioning here.
Je me remue.
And if anybody sees me or moves on me there, it's going to be close range. So I'll overwatch with the shotgun. I am definitely going to bring you, Mr. Kurt Wagner. I'll bring you here into full cover in case those thin men decide to get brave. All of a sudden. Every now and then they do. And then we'll get ourselves cleared. Look, it looks like the acid symbols are already gone on everybody, so that's good news. So all I got to do is heal Van Dorn so he's back to full strength, and we can get moving.
Affirmative.
Yeah, you definitely heard the floaters too. Okay, so floaters and thin men are on the map.
Got it covered. Don't move. You'll be fine.
No longer immune to acid, you're correct. But she also has no more med kits. We're just going to have to deal and keep ourselves spread out. And by that, you know, potentially having somebody here and here, and potentially going inside, we hopefully will not be set up for the mass acid attacks that we have taken. Now you still have acid, but oh, no more med kits. So Nefertiti's not going to be able to move unless the acid disappears from her next turn now, or she'll start taking damage. So there's that too. So let's start bringing Banana in.
Shoot coming.
Van Dorn, we're just gonna keep you there for now. And then next turn we can make the run to the wall. We'll see if anybody's trying to wait for us in Overwatch because you have lightning reflexes. In the meantime, I will reload you.
Bangs out.
And we'll kind of Overwatch.
Scan en cours.
And now Kurt Wagner, we're gonna bring you over this way.
Tak jest, wykonuję.
And we'll Overwatch with our gunners for the time being. Yeah, that's floaters again. Oh, here they come. Oh, that would have been lovely if we could have picked him off. They decided to get brave. Oh, Van Dorn just got hit. I'm glad we healed him, and the floaters have arrived.
Adjusting aim.
This is bad timing. How many floaters? 4? Let's go find out. 4 floaters. We don't even see them all yet. What I may be doing over here is, you know, the end around over here with a couple of us. I'm gonna have to try. Uh-oh, Nefertiti's gonna take, I kind of want that position. Okay, we gotta pull back Van Dorn. And floaters can easily flank, as they are doing right here, right now. So even my suppression is not in good position. Okay, I got that floater suppressed. That's good news. From here. None of the floaters showed up on Overwatch.
I'm all over it. Suppressing fire on target.
got decisions. This is still, we're still not out of the woods yet. We are still not out of the woods yet, and I kind of feel like I do need to think about an end around kind of a maneuver, because I can bring us inside here without being seen. Unless the fourth floater, that's the only thing, is we don't know where that fourth floater is. Do not know where the fourth floater is. And we can lock that one down. But then who do I have to do the shooting? I'm going to bring Van Dorn into full cover where he cannot be seen unless a floater gets on this side of the truck. And out of half cover, because he paid for having that half cover.
Affirmative.
And unfortunately, I can get Banana out here. But it would involve I would want him in this full cover. And that would cause me to take a tick of damage onto our medic, which doesn't thrill me. Because Nefertiti still has acid. Oh, no, that's elevated ground, so there is no acid. So I'm free. Okay, I misread that. It's because there's a flyer nearby. So her acid did fall off this turn. I didn't think it had, because that symbol is the same as whether you have acid, but it's because there's somebody flying target nearby. So I could move Nefertiti back. In fact, I could move Nefertiti in, bring Banana out here.
Okay.
We're gonna bring... Oh, Banana, I thought you could... Well, it's a dash. This is for coming up shots.
Anti-motor.
And then we gotta get you guys motoring. I'm gonna have to go balls out over here. Now, why don't I move you in the back? Because you can only go this far. We'll be able to kind of see if the coast is clearish. Let's peek. Let's peek from here. You do have run and gun back. Let's see if we see that floater. And we don't. Which makes me more interested in doing this, since I don't see the floater there. And now if the floater decides to come in here, somehow they know we're here, we're going to be close range with shotguns inside here. And they're going to have to go down in height because we'll be below this low ceiling. And so I'm going to dash, be very aggressive with Lucia right here. Because I don't think we can hold this position very long out here. I'm not thrilled with our abilities to take them out, per se, as we stand right now. So what I am going to do is suppress over here to hold two of the floaters in position.
Roger that. Pressing hostile.
And we'll just... I'll overwatch.
Roger that. Scanning. Incoming fire.
Good miss. They're gonna go for... Oh no, they're overwatch. Okay, now we know where all the floaters are. And we held up to that round. Unfortunately, we don't know where the thin men have disappeared to. I would like to see if I can peek around the corner here. Yeah, eventually to be able... I'm going to peek around the corner.
Je suis en route.
And we had an overwatch there. We don't know where the other thin man... I could have sworn the other thin man is behind one of these pillars somehow. But once again, I don't know for sure. Now my running gunner is here. And I don't have a good running gun position. I definitely don't have a good run and gun position. I also could go upstairs to here and have a good cover position to potentially make a shot. The question is the Overwatch. I don't think I popped the Overwatch. It's a chance we're taking. I don't think I popped the Overwatch. Looking at it, you know, me eyeballing it, it doesn't seem like we popped or should pop the Overwatch. And we don't. Gives me a really great shot here, which I feel I want to do. I've got to take the best shots I have available. Thank you. Work. And now, because that guy is gone, this guy is able to step out, and we do see you. I was right. The other thin man was near one of the pillars. Now we have to do some things on these guys. Now this guy's just sitting there. He's shot. We got 2 Overwatchers. We got 4 frickin' Overwatches out there, so we can't expect ourselves to be very mobile. We're bringing Van Dorn to peek out because I think I will need his shot.
On target.
And it's not a great shot. But it's a shot I gotta try. Because it gets him hollowed.
No joy here.
Two shots at 59. Probably what I'm gonna go for, because this guy being so close is quite annoying. Oh,
I'll get him next time.
that's not good. That is good. He made banana. Where are you? Eyes shut tight. Banana came through again. Banana came through again. I'm a little concerned that I can't take this position, or I risk floaters doing an easy flank over here. That's slightly concerning to me. So I think I got to Overwatch from back here against their advance. And rather than lock them in place, I'm gonna go just for a straight shot. Well, I forgot, I have one more shotgun here, and I have to decide if I want to take a 63% shot and risk reprisal, or... Okay, yeah, I can't go, oh wait, there's a window there though, right? I can't angle, oh wait, I can angle it through the window. And then maybe it takes away that counter that prevents me from running straight out there. I know, yeah, I can't take away the pillar. I think 63% gets me better chance. And it did. Of those options, I guessed right. And there's no cover here, so all I can do, I can go for another kill. We're down to 3 now. And we can still be hurt, so I can't get too cocky confident. Maybe I just, rather than suppress one of them, Alan Davies, maybe I just sit you here in Overwatch. To try and limit how they move. Or discourage them from moving too aggressively. I'm gonna bring... my medic over here with that shotgun. Just because I think this gives me a better chance to use my medic, Nefertiti, at some point. And maybe smoke and whatever. I don't think they can get an angle on her on the stairs anywhere, so I'm bringing her up the stairs.
Time to motor.
And we're gonna overwatch with this saw. Unless... Jeez, oh, Pete. Yeah, I think, unfortunately, I can see that guy. Yeah, that would pop the... That would pop his Overwatch. So maybe I come here. Risk getting flanked and Overwatch against myself. No, I can't take that risk. I can't lose someone just because. Just because. Okay, that's good. It was a miss. Okay, it suppresses us. They're taking away the flank potential on us. And we're getting suppressed back here. Banana. Ooh. What happened to this cover all of a sudden? At least you still have yours, except I see some flames there on the building. I hope that cover doesn't go away. The good thing that just happened, I mean the amazingly good thing that just happened, is they all shot. They all frickin' shot. So it means I can move. Unfortunately, my movement here... I wish that was, that wasn't the... I wish it was corner cover. So what I have to try to do... I have the smoke coming up by my medic. So what I can do... except you're frickin' suppressed. Can we take away that suppression? I can definitely move some folks around now. We have a little freedom of movement. I can't see the guy suppressing. Unless I move into half cover, and I can't do that with Van Dorn. So, Glenn Friendly, you have some health. We're gonna count on it.
Commander.
I'm gonna hollow. And shoot. Just not suppress, but shoot.
Missed.
And then... do I get a shot if I move you here? Yes, I do. I don't have a shot here. Because I want to break... ideally, I want to break that suppression, but to do it, I got to bring us both into half cover.
Okay.
Or to attempt to do it. Good.
Negative. Weapons dry.
Because now we can do this. Wait, do I have it here like I thought? Yes, we do. I'll come a step further. I'll go right here. I do have a shot already, but a flank gives me a better chance. Well, I tell you what, I do have a hollow left. I have one hollow left. I'm gonna hollow the guy. In fact, I might as well suppress because we're not gonna kill him. And I have the ammo. And I have one more suppression after this. So now I can and take this shot at 87% without having to move out into half cover. I like those odds.
Oj, kiepsko.
I gotta pause and calm down. Oh, baby, baby. Well. It's a frickin' dash that can be countered. So I'm trying to see how far can these guys maybe move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if they can quite get the flank here. Am I willing to take that risk? And I also have another shotgun here. But he wouldn't be able to shoot. No, all we got left is that thin man, because we killed the other one, and 2 floaters. Now I have Nefertiti with a shotgun. And Nefertiti could take the shot on this guy. But then she gets... What are the odds she gets... Well, she has good health. Are they gonna are they gonna bang her? Are the floaters going to be able to bang her? And maybe then I do run you out to tempt the floaters not to just pick on somebody in half cover. Yeah, it's too bad that's a dash. Let me come here and think about it.
Wilco.
Ooh. That's 100. This time I have 100%. Nefertiti. You're putting Kurt Wagner to shame. I feel like I gotta do it. I feel like I had to do it. The other thing is, do we risk Van Dorn, the guy I have pegged to be a leader, who can't get out onto another mission? Do I dare to bring him up here to try and get a kill and leave us with just 1 floater remaining? I don't know. This is my other option. We got Lucia Mertens. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then they can't peek around. Technically, floaters can't peek around cover to flank. And this is the same. I think it would be able to come through here to get a flank if I went here. I'm just really trying to threaten the heck out of them. Yeah, so I guess from here, just in case they move in a weird direction, I just... Well, we don't have another grenade that can be thrown out there in any useful fashion, do we? Yeah, it's too high. I can't even land it on that vehicle to get... I was hoping just... But they're too high. They're just too high. So, I can't.
Bien reçu. Je surveille le coin.
Nobody die, please. I got a couple folks in half cover and they're going for us. They're going for us in half cover. We could die. Oh, he went for Van Dorn. That was not his best chance to hit. They're going for Van Dorn again to kill.
They're all over us.
I think we got lucky, my friends. I think we got lucky. Now, how far can you guys move with your beautiful, beautiful little shotguns? I have 2 suppressors available. And these were the guys in half cover, but I guess because he had less health, even though he was in better cover, he took their shots. So I can suppress them now.
That's affirmative.
And did my cover in here go away? Yes, it did. So I do have more full cover. I think I could still hit them both. Yes, it looked. I see one ring at the very top edge of the screen, so I can suppress from here. It's my last suppression here.
Affirmative.
And I can see them both. Okay, so we'll suppress you. The full health one.
Roger that. Reversing hostile. Weapons empty. Cannon engage.
And then we'll get our other friendly to suppress the other one. The non-full health one will suppress this one. Okay, now they're all hollow targeted, and we need to get some shots. That is our job right now. Van Dorn, since they shot at you so aggressively, let's give you the first opportunity to try and take one out. This guy. He did it. Revenge is sweet, says Van Dorn. I used to have a roommate, ex-Navy in college. He was older than everybody else, so I had a semester rooming with this guy. But his famous quote, "Revenge is a motherfucker." Sorry about the language, but that's what he said. So I think we can get a couple shotguns here on this guy. So let's do it. He's suppressed, supposedly locked down. And we're going to try and take advantage. Now, do you need a reload? No, you have a shot also. We're going to get a full cover position here. And we're going to do a couple decent shotguns to try and take care of this guy.
Mission accomplished.
Another swarming in the books! Another swarming in the books! We did get lucky a couple times. 2 40% shots in a row, missing on Van Dorn, where there was a good chance for one of those to hit. And we did it. We did it. We did it. Except for the injury time for Van Dorn, who I was hoping. Well, it just means we hold off on paying for the officer promotions until we can actually do them. So it's not like we had to rush to them. I just would have liked them sooner. We got Banana promoted and Kurt Wagner promoted. It's a 20-day wound. Yikes for Van Dorn. But that's it. None of the other acid wounds and all the other wounds we took that did any other damage. So there we go. why don't I go ahead and see about a promotion here? We have two ways I can go with Banana. And have you all been trying to encourage me to make Banana an officer? I've thought about it. Let me go look. Oh, sorry about the game sound, but I want to go just take a look at his stats here real quick. And well, I mean, I have his stats there too, but his build and stuff. Now I have a different guy that we haven't even run out there yet. He's still a rookie that I had that in my mind had good stats for a kind of build I was going to do to make him a potential infantry officer, but I don't do a lot of officers as infantry, so I don't think so. So I think we're going to go offensive here. We're going to stick with the way Banana performed on this particular mission. I think he's shown he needs to be offensive oriented as far as an infantry soldier goes, and therefore we're not going to take Will to Survive, which is a totally valid perk to pick, especially since he started such low numbers with his Will. But now I'm thinking this perk, Aggression, let's go give him extra crit chance per enemy in sight, which really would have added up, you know, an extra 30% today. That's no small, that's a lot of extra potential damage. But Will to Survive confers 1 to 2 points of damage reduction if in cover and not flanked. It makes him hold up a little better. So those are normally for a shooty guy who's which he definitely is with his aim. So I guess we're going with Aggression. We'll just do that. That's also true. This would help cover his low Will this way, but it takes away. Well, 31 is average when you start. It's not average now after a couple promotions. So this would guarantee extra Will, and then I pretty much, he's average. I don't have to worry about his Will overall. Oh, my head is covering the Will. Oh, his Will is 31. And so that's why I'm thinking it's okay. It's a little, it's still below normal, but it's not hideous anymore. His nick right now, Banana got hardcore. What was his? What was his? Oh yeah, I just saw it. Nickname. Oh, Muppet. Oh, but Banana Muppet Banana. We can change that after the promotion. I think Whoop-on-Thros. You know, this was a tough battle, Whoop-on-Thros. We could have had a tough. There's a lot of different results we could have had with this one, but it came out okay. I'm going Aggression. I'm going to stick with the feeling that his will continue climbing a little enough, so I don't have to worry about him being a panic threat for the team. Yeah, we're going to do it. He picked up a couple more Will. He picked up a couple more aim, and I think he picked up health. We'll double check. I'll recap the promotion stats in the Discord like I usually do to see you know how it works. And then we got Kurt Chops. Now I think with Kurt, I'm probably gonna end up going with Ranger on this one over Will to Survive and Aggression. You know, Aggression, you have a chance for extra crit. Ranger is just an automatic extra damage. And you've seen a couple shotgun shots that we've taken along the way where we just missed by one. We just missed by one. So, Yeah, wet works, assault. We're looking at yeah, Ranger's my standard pick at this level. So that's what I'm going to go with. This row, there's some validity to different picks on this row in my mind, but I'm going with Ranger. Here we go. 11 floater corpses, 3 thin men. We didn't get... Oh, 6 meld probably from the floater. No, where would 6 meld come from? Which ones give us meld? Do thin men? No. Do thin men give two meld per corpse? I don't know. Maybe floaters give you half a meld and we killed 11 floater. I don't know. We got 6 meld out of it. Okay, I won't complain. There we go, and we get 115 buckaroos. That's huge.
Commander.
Now, I definitely have some priorities to build this month. In a perfect world, I'll get 3 more Ravens this month. Get us up to 11. In a perfect world, officer training will get built this month. That's 100 buckaroos. Repair bay is 50. And I always, it's just it's just weird the way it works. Oh no, I don't want to go out here yet. It's just weird the way that works. In that, in fact, let's go over here. Russia, yeah, we need more. So it didn't look, yeah, we'd like, it was like on the fringe of red when they did the assault there. So it's like 1 tick below 4. So that's like 20, 40, 60, 80. So it's probably at like 79% panic. Russia's probably like at like 98% panic. This is at 60% panic, and this is probably, you know, 77, 76 panic somewhere. It's hard to tell exact. Too bad that couldn't be made numeric to tell us for sure. But ideally, we need to lose. We got to get this one below 95 to really give us a better chance that it doesn't leave at the end of the month. Because right now I still think anything over 95, Russia's leaving at the end of the month. Anyway. But 2 more alloy plates. So maybe I go ahead and build another alloy plating down the road, because I wouldn't mind one of those. And maybe I'll go ahead and just bite the bullet and build the repair bay now. It's only 50. I can afford that and 1 more vest, and that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so I want to go here to do it. I'm going to build this, and I'm looking at a repair bay. And this will add to the block. It counts as a workshop for adjacency benefits and whatnot. So I think by itself, it doesn't count as a workshop, but it adds to the adjacency. And just in case we start needing a repair, it's like I'm snake bit. When I don't build it, I always start getting stuff damaged. And 4 power, I can afford it, and pretty soon we get steam, so it's not going to be an issue. All right. And then next, let's go into the other part of this. I want to build 1 more alloy plating. So that's our 3rd one on the production line. The other thing I'm thinking about getting, and I have messed around with it, normal cannon on the air game is when I get into my lasers, advanced lasers, I can build the laser cannon for the airships. But kind of the meta for playing that way is you put it on your highest ranked pilots and you sit back on defensive, and you have a great way to deal damage with your damage to get aim bonuses. And I hope I'm explaining this right, but and then you can sit at a distance on defensive yourself, not get hit as much, and still have a good chance of taking down the enemy airships. However, with the mod I'm playing, the laser cannon is a short range only weapon. So you're paying a lot of money for the laser on the airships, but they're consistently and constantly being shot in repair, so you don't get to consistently use them all the time either. So for that reason, at some point I'm probably gonna go, because the Phoenix cannon can do some armor piercing, and I may end up picking a Phoenix cannon or two. I haven't totally figured out the air game with our new mod, so you know, we'll see. I'm thinking about picking up a Phoenix cannon this month too. Yeah, I do, and the laser cannons aren't as I'm finding, because I had a practice game where I'm in June right now. The laser cannons are not as I'm finding them not as effective as the base game, just because you have to use them up close. Unlike the base game where you can sit back on defensive and use them, you can't do that with this mod. It's considered a close range weapon. You can either have a Phoenix cannon or a laser cannon. So that's something else I'm thinking I want to build for the air game. And yeah, that's about all the notes I have for things I'd like to build this month. So there we go. All right. So it looks like we need to find ourselves another mission right now. Oh yeah, and I wanted to get into the barracks and change a nickname. We got Banana. He earned a nickname today. He did well. In fact, how many kills is he up to? 10 kills, 5 missions, 10 kills. Good shooting. Good shooting. Especially for didn't we get off to a little bit of a slow start with Banana? Well, he's coming through now, picking up his share of kills. So we're call him Muppet. Mana. Na. There we go. Banana Muppet Banana. Banana the Muppet. Let's go take a look if I remember to change her name or not. You think I did? Elena Spitfire. No, that is not what we wanted to do. I think we wanted to change that to something else, right? I can't even remember without looking. Like something like Inquisitor, or I can't remember what it was, Mike. So you'll have to help me out. Me and my brain. Yeah. Okay. I did remember. How about that? Okay. There we go. So Elena Inquisitor Munoz. I think I'm up to date on names and changes we need. Range 11 is Felipe. Yes. That I know I fixed. And no, I liked Inquisitor better. So Kurt Chops Wagner, if you're watching this, I don't know that you're in here today. If you watch this, your nickname the game gave you was Chops. If you want to change your nickname, let me know in the Discord or comments. That's also good. And I don't think, yeah, that's the only other nicknames we have at the moment. Rick Roller Hunter. Yeah, all the nicknames are good the way people want them right now. So we're still in good shape in the barracks, but we have a lot more missions coming up. I think we're down to just 2 more, right, Nightmare? I think this mission, 2 more abductions and like 4 more scout kind of shoot downs that we have coming up, I think, in this month. We also still have a council mission, whatever that may be. 3 abductions. Doesn't this one get us down? Oh, we started, or we're at 4 right now, so it gets us down to 3. Okay. Thank you. You're right. Oh, there's only 3 scouts. I don't know why in my head I had 4 scouts, but I'll double check. Okay. Because we haven't had any scouts yet, I don't think. In fact, I'm going to check what I have. Yeah, that'll get us down to 3 abductions left I'm still showing 4 scouts, Nightmare. So we'll have to talk afterwards and see where I may have missed something or whatever. So there we go. Let's go scan for another mission. I say let's go scan and then we can end it. Let's go see if we have an air game battle. A landed scout that counted as a research. So you want to remove one of the research because that was a research mission, not one of the scout. You take it off of the research count as opposed to the scout count, if that makes sense. So I'm going to scan, see what kind of a mission we have next time, whether there's going to be a shot down scout or another abduction, because Lord knows we have enough of everything. So let's get scanning. It looks like now I think at the 11th, I think the alloy plating should finish very quickly, not even a full day. If this showed hours, I think we'd be hours away from the alloy plating. That's my best bet. And so let's go see if we get them now. Can make it a lot easier with these to feel more comfortable taking out 3 HP soldiers. And alien weaponry comes online in 5 more days. I think we're going to get a mission before that happens. Another request, this time engineers. I will trade Illyrium for engineers. That gets us up to like 17 engineers, 3 more, and I can even think about putting up another satellite. That kind of, building another satellite uplink and putting up another couple satellites, although that's very expensive, but sometimes having a satellite just off in some other continent will help spread out the air game a little, and that's why I want to buy more airships, yada, yada, yada. We're doing pretty well with engineers. So let's dispatch. Jay Robinson's back. And we're getting some of our pilots finishing their training right now. So why don't we take a look at that? Whoops, I don't need to go here. I want to go to the training center. And we got 2 hours left and we're going to have 2 more out there. So I'm going to add 1 pilot, probably a pilot. We're going to go down to our pilots that have absolutely no experience left yet and start putting them in training. So first we'll get Tough Love in there, and next one to open Archangel will go back in there, and we'll just do that. Get some other training out there for those that haven't been on missions yet. And there's more, the other 2 trainings, and we'll just do those with the lowest training in the training center to get that. So Archangel, you get the next slot. And then of the last ones of their original bunch, looks like Grapevine has the... Oh, Hawkeye. Hawkeye has the lowest experience, so Hawkeye will go into training. So there's our current training right there. And let's get out scanning some more. Two more scientists. We're getting some good requests all of a sudden. Sometimes, every game's different. Sometimes you can go a long time without it, but 2 more scientists is good. Really happy about that. April 14th, April 15th, we're halfway through the month already, so we're going to have a jam-packed last half of the month. That's all I have to say. It's going to be a jam-packed last half of the month. Let's go see where this is.
Commander, we have multiple reports of new abductions in progress.
South
The
Africa.
locations are marked on the hologlobe.
So this is the first non-European one we've had, and they decided to go South Africa, and it's heavy based on their panic levels. We still get 100, so the only good thing about doing the missions we're doing is they pay us fairly well. Yeah, every time I do a transaction, that's a good point, Nightmare. Every time we do a transaction with a country, in fact, we can even look at that right now. Now that we know what the mission's going to be, we in here under right here, this shield off to the side, you can barely even see the tick on United States, But each time they do a trade with you, slowly, that shield starts filling. And in fact, Nigeria has more showing already than anybody else. We've done more transactions with Nigeria so far. So if there is a panic-inducing event in Nigeria, it'll be reduced by the amount of... It'll be offset by the amount that the shield offsets it. So you won't get the full... Like if you have a... They're not going to be targeted anytime soon, but if you had a terror mission here, it wouldn't gain the same level of panic as a country without any perks in their shield. And like if Russia had a better shield stuff, maybe they wouldn't be so panicked right now, that kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. It's I think each transaction is like about 10%. I'm pretty sure that's what I've read, 10%. Yeah. Okay. So actually, just so we know, I'll pick the team off camera that we're going to go out with, but let's go see what kind of a map we're going to be going out on. And it's going to be an urban block, several buildings in a large combat zone. So that is what we'll be working with next time. And it's going to be heavy. So it can still have 4 pods, but heavies I think are 12 to 14 is what they are. So it's going to be just a touch lighter than the last 2 abductions that we've done. And I'm all for that right now. I don't... These swarming can be real tricky depending on the map that you pick up. So anyway, we're at our time limit anyway too. So this is a good point for us to cut it off, and then I'll pick the team for Wednesday's live stream, and we'll pick it back up on Wednesday for all of you that can join me then. I'm looking forward to it, and thanks all for the comments today. Thanks for hanging in there with us. It was a fun mission for me, and well, you know, anytime you come through without anything super bad happening, it's a good thing. Thanks, Trumpkin, I appreciate that. And we'll take a look at the schedule, which is a standard schedule. Baldur's Gate tomorrow. We start making our way into Baldur's Gate. They're the fringes, the outskirts, the suburbs of Baldur's Gate. We come back here with a big mission in South Africa. Lamplighters League, we're getting close to endgame there on Thursday. And then more Baldur's Gate on Saturday. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate all your input and comments. And just your support and showing up. I like having you all around while we're playing. Somehow, you're making me play really good right now, so thank you. We'll see y'all. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much, everybody. Hope to see you next time. Ciao. Yeah, Nightmare, let's do hope it stays that way.